Chapter 18 Observing Space Telescope Part 2 Standard 9th.
आपण आपल्या अगोदरच्या सेशनमध्ये पाहिलेलं आहे. सचिन मालेगावकर सरांनी आपल्याला खूप छान असे टेलिस्कोप दाखवलेले आहे. आता आपण त्याच्या पुढच्या टॉपिककडे वळणार आहोत. सो दिस वन इज अवर नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, दॅट इज रिफ्रॅक्टिंग टेलिस्कोप. सो दिस इज हाऊ एक्झॅक्टली रिफ्रॅक्टिंग टेलिस्कोप एक्झॅक्टली टेक प्लेस. हियर दिस इज द लेन्स, दिस इज ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह लेन्स. हाऊ ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह लेन्स की आपल्याला जो ऑब्जेक्ट पाहायचा आहे तो आपल्याला ह्या लेन्सवर मध्ये आपण बघतो. ओके, अँड देन दिस इज सोर्स ऑफ लाईट. द लाईट विच इज एंटरिंग इन टू ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह लेन्स, इट इज सोर्स ऑफ लाईट. आफ्टर एंटरिंग हियर it is converged here, and after it is diverged, and through this is eyepiece, this is another lens through which we can see the object, desired object through telescope. आपण टेलिस्कोप मधून आयपीस मधून पाहत असतो. अँड आयपीस वी ऑल नो इट व्हेरी वेल, इट इज कंपॅरेटिव्ह ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह लेन्स, इट इज स्मॉलर वन. ओके, सो हे जे आयपीस आहे, आयपीस मधून जी काही लाईट पास होते, इट एंटर्स इन अवर आईज अँड वी कॅन सी द ऑब्जेक्ट, डिझायर ऑब्जेक्ट, वॉट एव्हर वी वॉन्ट टू सी थ्रू दिस लेन्स, वी कॅन सी इट थ्रू आयपीस. म्हणजे आयपीस मधून ज्या ऑब्जेक्टची लाईट आपल्या ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह लेन्समध्ये येते तिथून ती आपल्याला इझिली आयपीस मधून पाहता येते. सो हियर द ऑब्जेक्ट विच इज प्लेस्ड फार अवे फ्रॉम अवर अर्थ, वी कॅन ऑब्झर्व हियर व्हेरी क्लिअरली. ओके, light rays changing their direction. Here exactly see what exactly is happening here. Here light rays are changing their direction as they enters the lens through the atmosphere. Atmosphere मधून lens मध्ये enter होत आहेत. As soon as it enters, the direction changes. त्यांची direction change होते. They are refracted, and again when enter through the atmosphere after passing through the lens, this is called as refraction. आपण ग्लास स्लॅबचा एक्सपेरिमेंट पाहिलेला आहे आणि ग्लास स्लॅबच्या एक्सपेरिमेंटमध्ये आपण रिफ्रॅक्शन ऑफ लाईट खूप क्लिअरली पाहिलेली आहे. वेनेवर यू प्रिक P1, P2 पिन ओव्हर देअर, P3 आणि P4 ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही प्रिक करता, through that glass slab you can see all four are in same line, but actually it is not happening. It is only because of this phenomena of refraction of light. So whenever this refraction of light take place, the rays of the light changes its direction. ते रिफ्रॅक्ट होतात, रिफ्लेक्ट नाही होत, रिफ्रॅक्ट होतात. रिफ्लेक्ट म्हणजे काय? If this is surface, it is entering and it is coming back. This is reflection. बरोबर? And they are getting refracted here. How it is refracted? They are entering the lens and then they are changing their direction without reflection. So there is no reflection. In spite of reflection, there is change in direction of the light rays. Okay?
In India, we have several telescopes with concave mirror of 2 meter diameter that have been in use for many years. The largest optical telescope in India having the mirror of 3.6 meter diameter, म्हणजे बघा या मिररचं डायमीटरच 3.6 मीटर आहे. It is situated in the Aryabhatta Research Institute of Experimental Science, that is in Nainital. This is the largest optical telescope in Asia. म्हणजे पूर्ण एशियामध्ये सगळ्यात मोठा ऑप्टिकल टेलिस्कोप इंडियामध्ये आहे. Many heavenly objects emit radio waves in addition to visible radiation. we cannot see this radiation with our eyes. Hence, a special type of telescope is used to receive the rays. It is called as radio telescope. It is made from one or more dishes of particular parabolic shape. In optical telescope, the incident radio waves are reflected by the dishes and converge at the focus. A radio receives in placed at the focal point. The information gathered by this receiver is passed on to the computer with which analyzes it and construct an image of the source. We can see this giant meter wave radio telescope, that is also known as GMRT, and it is situated at Narayangaon near Pune. This telescope is actually a collection of 30 dishes, each having diameter 45 meters. Visible light and the radio wave emitted by the heavenly bodies is space can pass through the earth atmosphere and reach the surface of the earth. So, optical and radio telescope can be erected on the surface of the earth. However, these earth-based telescopes present some problems in making quality observation. During this journey, some of the light is absorbed by the atmosphere and the intensity of the light reaching Earth's surface decrease. The second problem is caused by changing of atmospheric pressure and temperature. These change cause turbulence in atmosphere, which in return cause the light rays to change their path slightly and thereby shake the position of the image. Also, because of sunlight, we cannot use optical telescope during daytime. During night, too city light and cloudy weather can cause difficulty in observing the heavenly bodies. To reduce these problems, optical telescopes are situated on the top of the mountain. However, if we want to get rid of all the above problem completely, we should place the telescope above Earth's atmosphere in space itself. These problems do exist in the space, and thus the image obtained by the space telescope would be bright and very clear and will remain at one place. Scientists have turned this idea into reality. Let us see through which telescope this idea came into existence. In 1990, National Aeronautical and Space Administration launched into space an optical telescope called as Hubble telescope. It has a mirror of diameter 94 inches and is orbiting the Earth at the height of 589 kilometers from it. This telescope is still working and has helped to make important discoveries. म्हणजे पहा, हे टेलिस्कोप 1990 लॉन्च केलेलं होतं and it is working till now. In 1999, National Aeronautic and Space Administration launched an X-ray telescope named Chandra in the space to study X-ray coming from heavenly objects. Special mirrors which can reflect X-rays were used in this telescope. Chandra has given us very useful information about stars and galaxy. Telescope is named after the famous Indian scientist Subramaniam Chandrasekhar. Indian Space Research Organization, well known as ISRO. This institute was established in 1969 with the aim of developing technology for making and launching of artificial satellite. Till date, ISRO has successfully launched large number of satellites. ISRO's program is foremost among the successful program undertaken by independent India. India's progress in space science has played a big role in national and social development. INSAT and GSAT series of satellite support our telecommunication network, television broadcast and meteorological service. Is because of them that telephone, television and internet are available everywhere in the country. For EduSat satellite this series is used exclusively for education purpose. The IRS satellite series is used for monitoring and management of natural resources as well as disaster management. AstroSat. In 2015, Indian Space Research Organization, that is ISRO, launched an artificial satellite called AstroSat in space. These satellites have ultraviolet and X-ray telescope and detector. Most of the parts used in this satellite are made in India. It is a unique system having different kind of telescope on a single telescope. Indian scientists are studying various aspects of universe using data obtained with this telescope. For more details, visit www.isro, that is isro.gov.in.